Hello, I'm back. Got another question from a person I'm pretty sure I do not know, Crystal. I Let me know how you found the channel on your in the messages if you could. I Your question was how do you deal with having to cook meals for family members and when you're trying to fast? And that is a very legitimate question. I it when you're first starting out, it's actually really kind of rough. Um, why you start off with small fasts first of all, but second, um, until you do get used to it, you have to work around it. And part of that is the biggest thing you do is prep meals in advance for the time you're going to be fasting. I don't know if your situation is dealing with really young children, if you're a caregiver, or just a spouse that is coming home dead tired. Either way, if you have to cook for them, you have to. I mean, it's part of your life, and that's something that can't just go away. So by prepping meals in advance, you could have it to where all you're doing is pulling it out of the fridge, putting it in the microwave or in the oven, and setting up a prepackaged meal. Like that Facebook meme that's going around. When this pot comes out, we know what we're going to eat for the next 4 days. Um, Similar to that. You can recruit the family into helping you decide what those meals are. In doing so, you can maybe teach nutrition that up to that point might not have been getting taught to them. Uh, and then they also become a part of your need to fast and might be able to help you through it too. That, I mean, if you're dealing with small children, is completely wishful thinking. But I, yesterday when I made the video uh, uh, answering my friend Beth's question, I had just started making my wife's dinner for that evening, which came out really well, she says. I still haven't tasted it because I'm still on a 48-hour fast. Um, but I've gotten used to it. Smelling a beef stew cooking for a day doesn't affect me much anymore. Um, Another thing you could do is treat cooking for the family like cooking in a restaurant where you don't get to eat what you're cooking. That is rather unrealistic as a beginning faster, no matter what, because the smell of something cooking is hard to deal with. And plus, even in the restaurants, you take a taste. Otherwise, you don't know what you're putting out. So that's unrealistic. The best thing I could say is pre-prep meals for them, involve them in the process, and um, the rest would be psychological. Because as you do it more, it becomes less of an issue. I I will tell you that it helps immensely when you're about to start a fast to mindfully eat your last meal going into a fast. Mindfully. Savor every bite, remember everything, and do not end it on something sweet. Um, if you end that last meal before a fast on something sweet, you aren't going to make it. I don't care how, I've been doing it now for close to a year, and it still kills me if I have something too carb rich going into a fast. The best thing I could tell you for any of that is be mindful about your food. Enjoy every last bite. Uh, think about how much you're enjoying it. So it's not a mindless experience that you don't even remember doing. And it will help you cope with it later when you're mindfully not going to the refrigerator because you enjoyed that last bite more. If that doesn't register with you, let me know and I'll try to explain it a little bit better. Just that's my best advice for that. I am really curious if you don't know somebody I know, or how you found the site though, Miss Crystal, because I'm kind of excited to see people that I have no other experience with commenting. Thank you, and like and subscribe.